What's up, guys? Shouri here, and I'm going to talk about Kainda and how she is insane. First up, you have her phasing arrows. They fire an arrow that unleashes a pulse blast capable of traveling through walls, slowing down enemies that it hits. At level 3, it increases the scouting arrow detection range by 5 meters and the duration by 10%, which is huge. And at level 5, you can have 2 extra phasing arrows. The scouting arrow deploys a scout arrow that temporarily reveals nearby enemies within 7 meters upon hitting an object. This effect will last 15 seconds, but the arrow can be destroyed by shooting it. The great news is, once you get to level 3, it increases it from 7 meters to 5 meters and makes it last 25 seconds, which is huge. First, I want to show you the phasing arrows. This is crazy. You can predict where people go and hit him, and this guy is slowed, and I know where he is. He has absolutely no chance, and yes, we are using the new gun. Here's the loadout if you want to know that. But what's really cool is in buildings, you can kind of use both your abilities as a combo because you know where he's at, you can hit with your phasing arrow, and then we're just going to go in knowing exactly where he's at, and we got a shotgun. He has no chance, and I actually love using shotguns in these buildings with this character. It is pretty fun. Right here, we are going to shoot the guy on the building, but we immediately know that there's a guy running to us on the left side, so what we do is we just shoot an arrow into the wall, and that way we know where he's at. It stops him in his tracks. He has to move because the zone's coming in, and we just go ahead and kill him like it's nothing. Right here, I think I'm going to attack this guy on the left and have no idea I'm about to get shot up the middle. So what I do is I use my movement to get out of the way, and then I shoot the arrow through the wall, make him slowed, and instantly kill him like it's nothing. And I'm telling you, in the end game, this is so useful. You can know where people are. You can not just know where they are, but it also spooks them sometimes because they know you know where they are, and it can make them make rash decisions, and that is something that's huge. Like right here, I have no gun. I am absolutely screwed. If I die right here, I am just out, and guess what? Yeah, he's screwed because it absolutely scares you to death when the other team knows where you're at. You got a little bit of slow, and in this game we're going to show a full game of how you can play this character, and I could not find anyone at all. So by the time we get the second kill, there's only 28 people left, and yeah, we're going for the 20 bomb. This character's crazy, especially in that end game, and that makes it the best character for solo. I'm going ahead and saying it, it's the new Emma for solo. Used to, you could just heal yourself like for days and never die, and this character just gives you all the information you need. And information is huge in these end games because it tells you where you need to go and where you don't need to go. And it just makes people make bad decisions. That's the best thing that I've noticed so far, is people just don't know what to do once they get spotted, and they will usually just either run in places that they shouldn't, or they'll just stand still and then just wait for you to come get them. And right here, we're gonna shoot this on that roof just in case he was on the other side of that iceberg, because that would have let me know if I needed to run up those stairs or if I just needed to go out the window to go get him. And here we go ahead, beam him down with our MCX, and this is one of the coolest things about this is we go in, this guy's hiding behind the tractor, and campers get destroyed. I just love it because everyone hates campers. They're annoying, but they just get absolutely wrecked by this because he's slowed. I know where he's at, and like I said, they panic when they get caught out by this because they just don't know what to do, and they just have the fear that you're going to come rush them, and they will just make bad decisions. It's the best part about it, and I've really enjoyed using the MCX. On this, I don't think I had the barrels upgraded. It was only like level 45 or 46, so I didn't have all of the upgrades. Now I do, and it shoots even better at range. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels like it's a Scar, but maybe even a little bit better. It's kind of hard to tell. I need to probably play the two in the same game or side by side and just see exactly which one I think's better, but it feels very Scar-like. It does a little bit less damage, but it shoots faster. It's just right around that Scar pace, though. So if you do like the Scar, this might be the gun for you, and it can beam people. Luckily for me, I also had some people lag out for some free kills this game. I think that was number 2. That's actually been a really big problem. If you want me to have a video on that, I will make one. It is kind of insane, the disconnect problem problem that's been happening lately. But right here, we are getting shot in the back, and I don't know where he's at, but I have all the confidence in the world because I'm telling you, this gun beams. Because it just shoots so fast that you can get a lot of bullets out very quickly. And one bad part about that is you do run out of ammo a little quick. It does feel kind of the AUG in that way, where you will just run out of ammo very quickly. Right there, we saw a guy jump out of the sky, so we stopped shooting the guy we were going to, get him, and then we pull out our bow. We hit him with it, he gets slowed, and he has no way to get around the tree faster than we can move. Because that slow is deadly, especially because the last couple seconds, it's not something that you can just use and then wait around for. You do need to act. And if they're in a building, sometimes you can just hit them with it and see what they'll do. Maybe they'll make a mistake. If they don't, you always will have like 2 of these after you hit level 5, and you don't necessarily need to act on it. You can just let it go. And right here, we are already starting to get some pretty insane kills, because remember, when we started getting kills, there was only 29 people left. Right there, we use our little sonar to make sure there's no one under us, and I am just ego-chowing this guy like it's no business. I'm gonna automatically kill him, and I don't because I'm an idiot. Yeah, never ever try to challenge an Ethan shield like that. Yeah, you're never gonna be good enough to do it. I will always think I am, and I'm always gonna die. But, I don't know, it was fun. Why not? And I'm not gonna lie, instead of having to make the long trek over here from that station, I was able to just go ahead and get over here, so it kind of wasn't that bad that I died. Luckily for me, I did get the MCX, and I also have a P90. It's purple, so it's not exactly the best, but, it'll get the job done. So I go ahead and throw down a sonar right here, just to make sure that if anyone comes, I'll know. And then I also use my UAV, which tells me that there's a guy near the buy station, and not only do I see him, but I also noticed that there's another guy landing over on that left side, and I know there's 5 people left. So as long as I check my back to make sure there's no one on these roofs that can shoot me, I'm just gonna mess with these guys. I don't necessarily care that I get any of these kills, but I'm gonna make sure they all die. Because the zone's going to come in on them, they're going to have to fight, and at the very least, it'll ensure top 3, which will give you the win bonus, which is always nice. But it just basically narrows down the field. I just go ahead and throw out that sonar because, I only played probably 5 games on this character to get all of these clips because it was insane how good it was. So I don't necessarily know how far the sonar could go. By the way, it doesn't go that far. I guess you might have to shoot up in the sky. I'll do more testing, and I'll make a full in-depth guide, kind of like I did for Volt, on this character as well. It is very good. Right here, I did notice in the window that this guy was just staring at me, and luckily for me, I was able to just go ahead and then shoot in both of these little phase arrows, and then I can kind of wait. I need to make sure that I move because of the zone, but I am in no rush because both of them are going to have to fight on that building, and I can just jump into this building, which is safe. And of course, they are going to fight. I didn't actually know where the other guy was, only the Emma, so I did just want to kind of wait and not get myself in a really bad spot. And then I move in, I see his grenade, so I back up. I try to shoot him. He's not going to budge, so right here, I go ahead and shoot my phasing arrow, and that made this guy move, and that's what I'm saying. Not only will it tell you where people are, but it can make them make mistakes and go ahead and choose actions that they probably shouldn't have. And of course, that ensured our 20 bomb with 6k damage. I'm telling you, this character's insane and the meta. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.